Howdy folks, welcome back to Railroads Online. That's right, we got a new engine. We're going to see how that does today up the grade. This is the Tenmile, I believe. Yeah, Tenmile. And as you can see, it is a 266, I guess. I don't know if they count these. I guess they count that. It's kind of all-in-one built-in tender. You notice it's got these little small drivers, so I'm hoping it's got a lot of pulling power. Now, I went ahead and filled it up with water from the tank, so we got lots of water. I didn't notice when I was buying it that it is a coal burner, so we're going to run out of coal eventually. So, yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's go ahead and pull out here. The only thing I've noticed, doesn't do it normally, but if you zoom out, it stutters with this engine. I don't know why. Once it's done zooming, it doesn't stutter anymore. So, see some stuttering when it changes zoom. That's what's going on. I don't know why it's doing that. I've got our state cars back there, so we're going to just go ahead and back into those. Do that so it gets the first sound played. It's always laggy when you, at least for me, when you play the first sound. Kind of a different sounding whistle. And we do have air brakes on the Loco. And she gets right with it. Some little small drivers. I'm not sure what the top speed is. I guess we'll find out. And I believe that switch is lined up. I'm not going to throw switches on Railroads Online Extended because I have that crash on me quite a bit. I've got it open so I can set my player speed to be faster. That switch there isn't thrown, but it'll throw as we come into it here. So we're good. Such a weird little sound. And the brakes, they still haven't fixed this bug where the brakes are either on or off, whether it's 1% or 100%. So dumb. Just, I can't imagine that being a complicated fix. They say it's complicated, like Unreal 5 doesn't support it. No idea what they're talking about without more info, but don't know. Without seeing the source code, I can't really say, but it seems kind of silly that they can't make that work. And I think, speaking of silly, I think I forgot to put a, yeah, I forgot to put a pin in there. Drifting, it's drifting forward, isn't it? So it's a little strange to get in here. We gotta, coming through the side there. I'm used to just coming in the back. And it has back doors. That just gets you to the coal, basically. Alright, so we're in reverse. Oh, this is not one of those engines where it's designed to be run from this side. Where's the brakes? Brakes? Oh yeah, it's over here. So it's air brakes, but it has the same handle as the handbrakes. So I was a little confused at first because I'm like, well, the brake's not on. Then I realized there was a compressor slider. Now let's put that on 24, and if we pop in here, yeah, that's the air brake, but it's a like mechanical handbrake thing. So I don't know if that's prototypical or not. It's a little weird, but that's what we got to work with. Bring her all back. Here we go. Take that brake off. I think I just had the one car. Yeah, just the one car on. Must be a little bit of a downgrade here, because we're definitely drifting. Interesting. All right, let's open this thing up and see how she does on the straight and narrow. That's not what I wanted to pull. I wish the controls would highlight what you're actually pointing at. I wouldn't expect this to be super fast. Actually, is our fire out? I put a lot of coal in there. There we go. Apparently the coal ran out. Just noticed the pressure was dropping. Vibrating all over the place. Hang on, everybody! The Vibration Express is coming through. Alright, let's get back in this view. I put up a little 2-track engine house. That's where Monty's staying right now. And it looks like top speed of this one might be 18, 19, somewhere in there. So a little bit faster than Monty. And it should be a lot harder puller. Forget what exactly was the tractive effort. Tenmile 8470 versus 36, so more than double. All right, we need to get back in our non-vibrating seat here. Now we're hitting 20, so top speed must be about 20. Very nice. That is the wrong button. That's what I meant to do. Gonna actually see how well it coasted. Slowing a little bit. Not too bad. So we're gonna grab a half and half load of lumber and beams, and then we'll see if we can make it up to grade. I'm hoping we can. We'll let her slow down naturally here because we're gonna be pulling into the lumberyard. Yeah, looks like we're going around that way, which is fine. We'll come back out the hard way. I actually made it out coming this way with the Monty. I had to back up a little bit though. Monty's a pretty good puller, as long as you don't get too crazy with the grade. Oh, it really slows down on 10%. I thought that would keep it going a little better. There we go. So I didn't really talk about, I got the nice paint scheme that's got some patina on it, which is cool. And we got the old deer antlers up top there. But that was kind of a nice touch. I really like the look of this Loco. She's well used. She's new to the railroad, but she's well used. Proven. We're going to see how well it goes around these curves here, too. Hopefully we don't pop off the track. It looks like, yeah, it looks like we're going to do okay. She'll stop on a dime, too. Let's see. I think I do want to do lumber up front, so we needed to stop a little further back there. So I think the 6 lumber is heavier than 3 beams. Get that about in the middle. Something like that. Some lumber loaded up. Perfect. All right, I'm going to get this loaded, and then I'll bring you back in when we're getting ready to head up the grade, and we'll see how we do. All right, we got one more car to go here. And check, I'm gonna drive from the other screen. Check this out. It's on the grade, fully loaded. No problem. I've got hopes for this making it to the iron mine. It is a beast. I did forget to come off the throttle on the beast there. So we're right between the two cranes. I'm going to let it roll back a bit. It's got to get 3 beams and then we're ready to go. So let's put on the brake about now. And we'll go ahead and get this last car loaded up. That's a pretty impressive pulling power because it's a decent little grade right here. It's probably hard to tell on camera. But it's a pretty decent little grade right there. You see how much higher the track is versus when I was standing over there. Alright, it is loading the last beam, so let's check our fuel. See how we're doing there. I'm guessing you can just do 1 scoop at a time, right? That would make sense. Okay, we are full up. Beams are loaded. I don't trust this game, so I'm going to hit save. We're going to head on out of here. Let's get some... Oh, that's right. I want you to stand here to control this. Pretty good boiler pressure there. It runs at like, was that 180, 190? Something like that. Off we go. Before it gets vibrating too bad, let's hop in here. We'll stutter zoom out. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Do the old stutter zoom and we're off. I've got high hopes. We'll see how we do when we hit the grade. I'm going to put another cut in here just so we don't have to watch this run for a few minutes. Don't have much to say today. I'll see you in a bit. Coming by the freight depot. Number 2 is feeling strong. We'll see how strong it feels when we get around the curve and start hitting that grade. I've got high hopes, though. Went ahead and switched the switches with Railroads Online Extended. Didn't crash, so that's good. Can't really blame Railroads Online for crashing like that because there is a program fiddling around in its memory, so it could just as easily be Railroads Online Extended's issue. Still haven't figured out how to make the graphics not suck. Need to do some more Googling. All right, we're starting to hit the grade now. So let's get back to full regulator before we lose too much speed. Look at that, maintaining 18 so far. And the grade varies. I tried to keep it around 1% on this first part, but we get some 2 and 3 mixed in, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm pretty sure up through here the ruling grade was 1%. And then once we get on the other side of this mountain, I believe, if I remember right, that's where it started getting steeper. Somebody had a good suggestion in a comment that I should put down grade change signs. And I could do that. I think Roads Online Extended map has grades on it. So I may do that at some point. That was a good idea. But really, I mean, you're either going to make it or you're not. So we'll see how we do. And I kind of went back and forth on the trestle type. Sometimes on the curves, I'll use this one with the railing. Where it gets kind of shallow, I tended to use the stone. It's just the way I like to build. Yeah, we're going back up to top speed. I think the grade levels out a little bit around here, where it starts heading up again. I think I had to level out just so I would follow the landscape there. So far, so good, but we haven't hit the really steep part yet. Okay, let's get a thumbnail. Gotta have those thumbnails. I've been doing YouTube for about 10 years, and I think almost every single thumbnail I've ever made has been a shot from in-game. I don't like the staged fake thumbnails. Sure, they get more views, I guess, but I pretty much just use an in-game screenshot. Screenshot? It is almost Halloween, but no, it's a screen shot. I like it to be from the video, not something that's staged to get views. That's just me. But I just do this for fun. I understand if you're trying to make a living on YouTube, you need to work all the angles. Alright, we're still, yeah, we're still holding top speed. I don't think we've got into the really steep stuff yet. Over along this part here, I think once we get around this corner, I believe it's where we start getting into the 2 and minus 3%. So we haven't won yet. But we're getting there. I can just see the top of the iron ore mine over there, peeking up above the trees. And I like trying to follow the land as much as I can, so I kind of wander all over the place. I did have to use a lot more trestle than I liked. But unlike the other map, I didn't see any like cut-in place like they did on the first map. The first map, you know, they have clear-cut places to go to get to the iron mine and the coal mine, those out-of-the-way places. I didn't see that at all on this map. If they're here, I overlooked them. Now we're slowing down. We're down to 18. Not too bad. We're definitely starting to hit some tougher grades in here. I think it's around 2%. There's some 3 mixed in occasionally. I was doing a little scouting. I'm not sure this is going to work to get to the smelter. But we'll see. Might have to find an alternate route, but I can always just replace that with some straight track. No biggie. Alright, we're back up to full speed. I think we got this whipped. It is really steep right here at this last little bit. You can see it goes above. Yeah, I think that's maybe 3%. This last little bit right there. I think we're golden. That'll kind of help us slow down anyway, because we need to slow down as we come in. We need to trim some trees back. Yeah, the old 10-mile. We can definitely get more cars up here. For sure. Go ahead and just slow down a bit as we ease into this tight curve. Oh boy. Don't pop off the track, please. Nah, we made it. We're good. Yeah, we can start increasing the train size. I don't know if we could do twice as many, but we could definitely do like 4 to 6 more cars, I'm thinking. Now, what I'm curious about is, are all the industries broken, or is it just the sawmill? Because if all the industries are broken, then if we unload one car, we'll get twice as many lumber chunks here. So we're going to find out. I think it's all industries, but I don't know for sure. Because this is only the second industry I've done. Brakes! Alright, and how's our fire doing after all that? Oh, we're doing great. Still got lots of go-go in there. Alright, let's unload here. So we have 0, because we haven't been here before. We've got 6 on there. Yeah, it's doubling them up. So every industry doubles. So there goes all my math. Right out the window. We did get paid, though, so that's good. I'm going to go in too fast. Let's get a little bit of speed on, and then let's try like 9%. It's almost too far away, isn't it? But it does work. That's good. Yeah, I got the track a little too far away. I was just guessing because I couldn't get the bridge stuff to work right. I think that's about all we can do. I need to go shut her down so we can get some beams in here. Whoa, horsey. Yeah, because that's full. So we're going to have to process some beams. Then we can offload the rest. There we go. Oh, I'm going to go drive from the other screen again because it's so much easier. Yeah, I'm going to have to bring it on back a little bit. It's harder to get the smooth whistle, the other slider. That's only 11% reg. She moves nice and easy. I like it. Alright, and then back over to the game and unload. And I think I'm close enough. Yeah, cool. Alright, that one's close enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got 3 more cars worth of beams to get. Let's get our brake going, brake off. We're going to have ourselves some iron ore. Back over here and unload. Woo! Very jumpy. I didn't quite have enough momentum. I think that actually raises a little bit. Going around there to clear a little piece. We'll get some movement going, and then let's leave it on like 10. Hopefully we'll be able to catch up to it. Especially with the speedy run mode. I thought it was even ratio between lumber and beams, but clearly it's not. Oh, is it 2 to 1? 2 beams to 1 lumber? Oh, my bad. Alright, we got some iron ore in there. Very nice. Yeah, it's 2 to 1, so I need to do my math different. We need to bring twice as many beam cars as lumber. So I'll need to get like 2 more. It need to be a multiple where that would work. So if I got 2 more cars, that'd make 12. We could do 8 and 4, or scale up from there. But anywho, we made it up the mountain there with the load of lumber and beams, so that's exciting. We have a terrain that'll work. So I'm going to get on back down the mountain, and we'll do some more hauls up here. Got to get some money made, and we can get some hopper cars bought. So where are we at money-wise, actually, before I sign off here? So we're up over $1,000 again. That's not bad. Now this is just a loop, so it comes on back around. Let's take a quick look. How much are hoppers? That'll take iron ore or coal. Those are $8.50 a pop. And these hold less, if I remember right. $7.50 versus $8.50. Probably better off going with those. So I can buy a whopping 1 hopper now. Need to earn some more money. So I'll probably grind some of that out between episodes. And we'll keep on expanding. I'm happy with the 10 mile. Hope you are too. Thanks as always for watching, folks. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.